After that disaster of a night, I told Remy we'd be taking a little trip back to my hometown. I kept my explanation vague, but after 2 days of driving, we were close to said hometown, and it was time to divulge a few details. I only hoped Remy bought my lies. Luckily, her phone was keeping her distracted, which meant she wouldn't be able to see my stupid quirked lips and the weird thing they did when I wasn't telling the truth. "Whispering Willows," Remy said from beside me in the car as she scrolled through her phone, then snorted. "Sounds like the setting of a bad witch movie." I choked on the water I was sipping, and Remy looked over at me. Oh my God, was it actually the setting of a bad witch movie? I shook my head, returning the water bottle to the cup holder. No, well, it's just Whispering Willows kind of thrives on tourism of a specific kind. What does that mean? Remy asked, attention now on me as she laid her phone in her lap. Well, I said, carefully choosing my words, people come to our town because of its lore and history, which we feed into. What lore? Remy asked. Did you forget your coffee this morning or something? Because you're kind of struggling on the details, Mom. Other cars whizzed past us on the highway, but I wanted to take my time, to slow down our inevitable arrival to the place I thought I'd left behind for good so long ago. Legend has it that witches used to live in Whispering Willows, a haven from the persecution happening out east, and the witches stayed, from generation to generation, still there today. Remy wrinkled her nose. So they, what? Put on magic shows and stuff? I drummed my fingers on the steering wheel. More like they really get into the whole supernatural thing. Spells, potions, magical artifacts for sale, vampires, werewolves, all of that good stuff. Yep, sounds totally normal, Remy said, amusement in her voice. Everyone plays a role to cater to the tourists, so just be prepared. Lies. So many lies. Mountains and mountains of lies. I deserved to be buried under them all. I couldn't exactly tell Remy the truth, though. 1, she wouldn't believe me, and 2, if she did, she might want to embrace her heritage, and I couldn't let that happen. Not after everything my mother did. That could be dangerous, and I promised Greg I'd protect Remy no matter what. He didn't exactly know that promise meant protecting her from a centuries-old bloodline that gave her very rare powers, but, semantics and all. After this little excursion, no more lies. I didn't want to keep any more things from my daughter. Huh, Remy said. It just sounds kind of weird, the whole thing. And it was about to get a whole lot weirder. The sun shone through the windows of the car, blue skies stretching for miles and miles.